Page 53, naturally. At the top of the page, they're giving you another symbol. Oh, we got symbols all over. It's called a natural sign. This is another accidental type symbol. So the same rule applies as for sharps and flats, applies to natural. But a natural takes away the sharp or flat. It makes the natural note. Makes the note natural, however you want to say it. Look at the first measure here in the right hand. You have a G and then an F sharp is here. And then another G, and now you have that F natural. So now it's here. So it makes the sharp go away. That's all it does. But the rule's the same. It applies from that point on in the measure for the rest of the measure. And that'll make more sense later on when we get into other key signatures. It doesn't make a lot of sense in what we're doing here, but just keep the rule in mind. It'll come in handy. So if you look at this, you get these, in the third measure over, you have that D sharp and then the D natural, and then the left hand, and this gets some stuff, and then the last two measures in the right hand, you have a C, E flat. They want you to finger at 1, 2, and then in the next measure, they have a natural sign in parentheses. Well, one thing at a time. First we fingered this 1, 2 because we got the natural coming right after it. And this allows us, we don't have to use the same finger for both. We can, it's just, normally it's advisable not to if you don't have to. So in this case, rather than using third on the E flat, we're going to use second. And the other thing is this natural sign in the last measure is in parentheses. Well, the parentheses mean something. Not all publishers put them in. So, yeah, you may have it in. It's called a courtesy sign. They do it out of courtesy. They're being nice to you. You see that flat in the next to the last measure is only good for that measure. So that last chord, that whole note, that is an E natural anyway. You don't need the natural sign there. It's not necessary. It's still an E natural. They're doing it to help you, remind you, oh, by the way, this is a natural. And that's what the parentheses is for. It's an, oh, by the way, this is a natural. They're just letting you know. It's just being nice to you. That's all. It starts out medium loud, and it's all melody. You don't have to worry about that. And then the second line, you see the last three measures, you have that decrescendo arrow goes down to soft. That's for the melody, and in this case the melody's in the left hand. So you're going to go from medium loud down to soft. You'll have to decide that and practice that. Make each one a little softer, and then the right hand, make it very soft. Make it really, because the melody really is here. That's what we want to hear. Keep this really soft here. Because as you're playing these chords, we still want to hear this. There. So you do the dynamics. Keep in mind the left hand, the last two measures, that's tied. You see curved line above it, that's for the phrase. The curved line between those two C's, that's a tie. This is where we're seeing both of these curved lines, and they mean different things. And, yeah. So just hold that last note down for 8 counts. As you play these, you're holding that down. That's all. Let's play this together slowly. I'm not going to do the dynamics. I just notes and rhythms. That's all this is for. So just make sure we can play it correctly, that part. You can do the rest. So put your hands in C position this time. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, off. I like to do the teacher accompaniment at the bottom, and you can play your part. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Moderato's sort of in the middle somewhere. We'll see if we can figure out what that is. I'll give us 4 counts, so put your hands in C position. 1, 2, ready, go.